Hello, hello. I am Coach Corey Sartori. I empower high achieving female entrepreneurs to shift their mindset so they can manifest the life and business of their dreams and make more money. So today we're talking about gratitude. Gratitude is something probably everybody's talking about right now because it is the week of Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to share with you today that practicing gratitude 365 can absolutely change your life. So it's not something that you should just be doing during the holidays or in November. Gratitude is something that if you choose to focus on it every single day, it will absolutely transform your life. And I know this because my life is so amazing because I choose to focus on gratitude every single day. So before I started a gratitude practice, my life pretty much sucked. I was in a codependent toxic relationship. I drank pretty much every single day. I didn't take care of myself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I was going basically nowhere. And in 2013, I found self-development. And one of those things that was shared with me was a gratitude practice. And so in the summer of 2013, I started focusing on gratitude. I started to speak out loud 3 things I was grateful for every single day. And I would focus on it throughout the day. So if I was driving to work, I would say, oh, I'm so grateful for the beautiful mountains here. I'm so grateful for my job. I would focus on gratitude, not just in the morning, but anytime throughout the day that I felt like I needed a little boost of positivity. And so gratitude is something that completely changed my life because the person I was before I had a gratitude practice was negative. I was a victim. I blamed others for the way my life was. I just wasn't happy. And when I started to focus on gratitude and all the beautiful things I already had in my life, I started to feel happier. And then I was told to begin to practice gratitude for the things that you wanted in your life. So if you wanted to attract or manifest the things that you wanted, you needed to be grateful for them, even though you didn't have them already. And so I started to be grateful for my future partner. I started to be grateful for my future business. I started to be grateful for things that I didn't have. And because I chose to do that, I was able to draw those things into my life. And so gratitude has had a huge impact on my life. And one of the biggest things it has had on my life is within my relationship with my husband. So I've known my husband since I was 15 years old, and he was my codependent toxic relationship. When we were together in our 20s, we were garbage human beings. We were so awful. He was very active in his alcohol and drug abuse. And we were just toxic. It was like the same, we just were like in the same cycle for 10 plus years of just being miserable. And so when I ended things with him and sent him back to Salt Lake City in 2012 to get sober, I never wanted to see him again. I never wanted to talk to him again. I was done. I had spent so much time in this really hard relationship, broken in it very often, and never wanted to see him again. So in 2016, somehow the universe brought him back into my life. And one thing he said to me when he came back into my life is, you are a different person. I want what you have. And what he meant by that is I was radiating light and love and joy and happiness. I was such a different person. The person that I was in 2013 compared to the person that I was in 2016 was completely different. In such a short amount of time, I was able to transform who I was and to transform the life that I was living. I became a yoga teacher. I became a life coach. I made $100,000 just in my career in a year. I was doing really amazing things that I had never done before because I was so toxic and so miserable. And so from 2013 to 2016, I completely changed. And he hadn't seen me probably since 2013. And so in 2016, when he came back into my life and he said, you're a different person, I want what you have, he meant that he wanted the joy and the happiness and the light that was within me, because he had been sober now for 3 years, but was still so unhappy and still so angry. And so I started teaching him the things that I did. And one of those things was gratitude. And so we started to text each other every single day, 3 things we were grateful for. And nothing was ever going to come of it. I didn't plan on Jake being the person I married. Like, I even said to him when he came back into my life at that time, I was like, don't fall in love with me. Like, this isn't going to happen. We're not going to be together. I'll be your friend. I'll teach you how to change your life and to find more joy, but that's it. And then a couple months later, we started dating. And I know it was because of that foundation we had built through gratitude. Because every single day we would focus on gratitude. I would share with him what I was grateful for, and he would share with me what he was grateful for. And so that was really the foundation for our relationship, was gratitude. It helped us to fall back in love, to be kinder to each other, to show up more powerfully in each other's life, because we were able to focus on gratitude. And now here we are 6 years later. We've now been married for 5 years, and we're living an amazing life. We have a thriving business that we run together. We have a beautiful little boy who is just the freaking light of my life. I mean, he has just been the most joyful child to be around today. We've had an amazing day. We just have created such a beautiful life because we choose to focus on gratitude. And I love asking my son Lincoln, I'll say, what are you grateful for today? And just the things that he shares with me, it just lights up my soul. And I want to raise a child that is grateful. And so something that we do as a family is we practice gratitude, maybe not all the time together, but I always ask Lincoln every day, what are you grateful for? And I'll text my husband, 3 things I'm grateful for. And I'll ask him, what are you grateful for today? And because we choose to focus on gratitude, we are happy. We are living a life that is filled with joy because we are focusing on what we are grateful for. Instead of complaining or bitching or whatever you want to call it, we focus on gratitude. And that mindset shift of, maybe, something sucky is going on, but we still have so many beautiful things to be grateful for, that keeps us happy. That keeps us in a great mindset. That helps us to continue to grow as a couple, as parents, as a family. And so gratitude has had a huge impact on my life. And so anytime November comes around, everyone's like, this is what I'm grateful for, and this is what I'm grateful for. And I'm just like, why don't you talk about this every single day, all day? Why is gratitude not a part of every morning or every night or every interaction you have? Gratitude is transformational. Even when I worked in retail, I would have, your little group chats in the morning to get ready for the day. And one of my questions I would ask the team is, what are you grateful for? And because I would ask my team what they're grateful for and have a conversation about it if they needed to, I created a powerful team. My employees were the best employees I'd ever had because I focused on being grateful, and it made such a positive impact in their life. Even when it was crazy holiday season in the retail world, we focused on what we could be grateful for. We made a ton of money and we had a ton of fun. And so gratitude has been such a beautiful gift that I've been given. I even look back on last year after I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on March 18th of 2021. It was probably a week or two after that, I was watching a documentary, and at the end of the documentary, somebody had said, if you want to have a real gratitude practice, you need to be grateful for this shit. And I was like, are you telling me I have to be grateful for cancer? But in that moment, I chose to change my mindset. I chose to see what was the good in this. I chose to be grateful for it because I chose in that moment to say, cancer isn't here to destroy me, it's here to launch me forward. And so instead of being a victim to breast cancer, instead of being a victim to my diagnosis, I chose to be grateful for it because I knew it was my launching pad. It wasn't sent to destroy me. And so because I focused on being grateful, I know that I was able to have a smile on my face as I went through chemo treatments, as I had a mastectomy, and all of the heartbreaking things that happen as you go through a diagnosis like that. I was able to come back to gratitude, and I was able to focus on that with my friends and my family. And so it made my experience with breast cancer probably not as hard as it is for other people because I stayed in a positive mindset. I chose to focus on gratitude every single day. Even the gratitude of all of these people showing up for me. I'm grateful that my relationship with my mother is amazing now because I went through breast cancer. My relationship with my sister is better now because I went through breast cancer. I chose to focus on the good of it and be grateful for it, and it helped me get through it. And I think it's helped me to become the person I am today because I chose to be grateful rather than being a victim. So gratitude is powerful. So how can you practice gratitude? So I'm challenging every single one of you right now in this moment to start a gratitude practice. If you do not practice gratitude every single day, start now, right in that moment. And it can be anything from speaking out loud what you're grateful for in the morning, 3 things. It can be texting your partner or your best friend or your mom or whoever you're close with, 3 things you're grateful for and asking for the same in return. It can be having a gratitude practice with your child, before they go to school, saying, what are you grateful for today? Or maybe even at the end of the night, what are you grateful for today? And that is so powerful, because then you're teaching your kid that gratitude is such a powerful thing, and to focus on being grateful rather than complaining. I know that my son is going to grow up with gratitude, and it's going to make him a better person because he will be grateful. And so I challenge each and every one of you, start a gratitude practice. You can go on Amazon, you can get a gratitude journal, and you can do it that way. Or you can just journal every single day what you're grateful for. Like, a gratitude practice can be anything. It can be so simple. And if you choose to do it, you will absolutely transform your life. If you choose to be grateful for your business, for your clients, be grateful when it's sucking, when you're not making money, you will create more clients, you will create more joy, you will create more things to be grateful for within your business and in your life. So gratitude is life-changing. It is manifestation. And so I challenge you, if you do not have a gratitude practice right now, start one. It will transform your life. It'll transform your business. It will transform you. I am a completely different person than I was a decade ago. And I'm so happy I'm not the same person I was, because that person was pissed off and miserable and was not grateful for a damn thing, I promise you. And so now my life is just full of abundance and joy, and I'm running a business that I love, and I have a family that I love, and I'm closer with my family than I've ever been in my entire life. And I know it's because I'm so committed to my gratitude practice. So if you are ready to transform your life and business, start with gratitude. I know it will make such a beautiful impact on your life. I have 2 spots left this month for my one-on-one coaching program. So if you want to implement gratitude into your life, if you want to learn how to manifest the life and business of your dreams, if you want to step into your power, if you want to grow your confidence, if you want to let go of your limiting beliefs and learn how to use social media to grow your business, I'm your girl. I have 2 spots open this month for my one-on-one coaching program, and I would love to support you in transforming your life and business. So send me a DM with the word program right now to find out more. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Have a beautiful week. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for you, and start your gratitude practice right now.